Kennedy assassination asks any American who was over the age of 8 in 1963 the question, where were you when President Kennedy was shot? And a complete detailed story are likely to follow. On November 22, 1963, a wave of shock and grief swept the United States. While visiting Dallas, President Kennedy was killed by an assassin's bullet. Millions of Americans had indelible image burned into their memories. The blood-stained death of Jacqueline Kennedy, and nor for President Johnson, swearing the presidential oath of office and dozens of unanswered questions. President Kennedy was scheduled to speak at luncheon in Dallas on November 22. The weather was bright and clear, and the president wished to wave to the crowds as his motorcade moved from the airport throughout the city. A protective covering was not placed over his convertible limousine as the procession moved through Dealey Plaza. Gunshots through the midday air. Within minutes, President Kennedy was dead and Johnson Connally, the Texas governor, was badly wounded. Kennedy was rushed to the hospital, but to no avail. The news ran out throughout the nation. Business and schools closed, so grief-stricken Americans could watch the unfolding events. Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested for the murder. Oswald was an avowed communist who spent the years living in the Soviet Union. He allegedly shot the president for a window in the Texas school bus deposited in Dealey Plaza. 2 days later, Willie Oswald was being transferred between prison facilities. A nightclub owner named Jack Ruby stepped out of the crowd and fired a bullet into Oswald at point-blank range, killing the prisoner. Oswald's murder was captured on live television. Oswald's death left many unanswered searing questions. Among them, did Oswald actually assassinate Kennedy? Did he act alone? A committee headed by Chief Justice Earl Warren studied the evidence surrounding the assassination and declared that Oswald was Kennedy's killer, and that he acted alone. Critics of the Warren Commission city irregularities in the findings, questions surrounding the ability of any shareholder to find the number of ballots Oswald supposedly fired. Front source agreed to stand with any degree of accuracy. Witnesses testified that shots were fired from another direction at the president. The infamous Gracie Knoll, suggesting the presence of a second shooter on the horizon, the possibility of a killer feeding from a sweater grate along the road. Conspiracy thought flourished and continues to flourish. Groups as diverse as the Cubans, the Russians, the CIA, and organized crime have been rumored as well course. Flaws in Kennedy autopsy report suggests the possibility of cover-up. The president's brain, a very important place of forensic evidence, simply disappeared. After years of study, no conclusive evidence has been present to disprove the findings on the Warren Commission, but the same questions remain. Did Oswald kill Kennedy? Did he act alone?